Okuato, TVC News, Makadi.
Away from humanitarian stories to security now, the Nigerian Navy says its Forward Operating Base Igbokoda in Ondo on Wednesday intercepted a 77-meter-long motor tanker believed to have been involved in stealing crude. They arrested the motor tanker VINNA LARS-1 Lagos that had 17 crew members on board. According to the Navy, at the time of arrest, the motor tanker was engaging in illegal siphoning of crude oil from one of the wellheads at a Besson oil field about 7 nautical miles off the coast of Awoye Riverine community in a larger local government area of the state. A statement by the spokesperson of the Navy confirms that the anti-crude oil theft patrol team of Igbokoda had approached the motor tanker, prompting the 2 other boats attached to it to flee after sighting the naval personnel. Meanwhile, the management of the pipeline surveillance contractor, Tantita Security Services, has described the accusations against its company by the Nigerian Navy as saddening and disappointing. Executive Director on Operations and Technical of the company, Owarid Eniso, in a statement says the Navy is preventing its operatives and other security agencies from boarding the seized vessel for further investigations. Captain Eniso added that there is documented video evidence of what transpired at the scene, and it's been sent to the relevant authorities for further investigation.
Telling us to leave this place, that it is.
What I say you are warning us, but you guys are shooting gun. In the shoot at us.
For more on the crude oil theft, I'm joined on the news by Flag Officer Commanding Western Naval Command, Rear Admiral Mustafa Hassan. Rear Admiral, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Let's begin with how your officers were able to detect and arrest the oil thieves.
Can you hear me?
Very clearly, Admiral.
Okay, good evening. I would like to start by saying, on behalf of the Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs, I'll extend my deepest sympathies to the families of those that lost their lives in the mishap in Kaduna a few days ago. Now, regarding the botched crude oil theft at Awoye Riverine waters in Ondo State, we had intelligence that something was in the offing, and a lot of money has been given around to quieten all the stakeholders that are supposed to clamp down on the oil thieves. So we swung into action and made sure that we stealthily left the base to the ship. Normally, when my men go out with their boats, they are recognized and lots of logs are put on the road and wire traps are put to stop them. But this time around, they were deployed off the base and they used a different kind of boat with a different silhouette to go and stop the incident. Strangely, the Awoye Riverine community is loaded with militants, and it's also dominated by Tantita security agents. So I found it strange that I wasn't given intelligence regarding this incident, even though informants were able to pass this to me. So my men approached the boat. They took off by 200 on the 6th and approached the boat by 0300 on the 7th. They met a slight resistance at the boat. They were fired at and they too responded safely, and the two speedboats fled the scene. When they got on board, they saw that the wellhead was connected with 2 pipes and it was loading the ship. It was actively going on. So they clamped on the men, arrested 17 people, and by morning time I got there, everything was in order. Then I got a report that Tantita operators want to take the ship to Oporoza, somewhere in the Creeks and Delta State for inspection. And that beats me. How? Where does that happen? They don't have the constitutional mandate to take a ship from a legitimate security agency for whatever reason. So, second, I was also surprised to see news on TV, on social media, that the security agents, the Tantita people, wanted to board and come for testing before blah, blah, blah. Importantly, we've declared that it was crude oil. We know it was crude oil. It was off the wellhead. So why come to test?
Admiral, I don't know if you have seen the viral video linking your officials to